Christian terrorism comprises terrorist acts which are committed by groups or individuals who profess Christian motivations or goals. Christian terrorists justify their violent tactics through their interpretation of the Bible, in accordance with their own objectives and worldview. These interpretations are typically different from those of established Christian denominations. These terrorist acts can be committed against members of other Christian denominations, adherents of other religions, secular governments, groups, individuals, or society. Christianity can also be used cynically by terrorists as a rhetorical device to achieve political or military goals. Christian terrorist groups include paramilitary organizations, cults, and loose groups of people that might come together to attempt to terrorize other groups. Some groups also encourage terrorist acts by unaffiliated individuals. The paramilitary groups are typically tied to ethnic and political goals as well as religious ones. And many of such groups have religious beliefs at odds with conventional Christianity. The literal use of the phrase Christian terrorism is disputed. It appears in the academic literature to describe a large range of actions and beliefs. Religion can be cited as the motivation for terrorism in conflicts that have a variety of ethnic, economic, and political causes, such as the one in Bosnia. In cases such as the Lord's Resistance Army or the Taiping Rebellion, the beliefs of the founders differ significantly from what is recognizably Christian. In such cases, the term Christian terrorism is problematic despite the claim that they are motivated by their religious beliefs. The term terrorist can also be applied for disingenuous reasons, to encourage public support for a group's vilification or allow the use of stricter laws in punishing a group or individual. The intimidation of minority communities along with sporadic acts of violence do not typically get referred to as terrorism. However, in 2015, a majority of Americans from the Democratic and Republican political parties thought that attacks on abortion providers be considered domestic terrorism. Christianity came to prominence in the Roman Empire during and directly after the rule of Constantine the Great. By this time, it had spread throughout Western Asia as a minority belief and became the state religion of Armenia. In early Christianity, there were many rival sects, which were collectively persecuted by some rulers. There is, however, no record of indiscriminate violence or attempts to use terror as a religious weapon by early Christian groups. Gaining state backing by a particular Christian sect or creed led to increasing religious violence. This took the form of persecuting adherents to rival Christian beliefs and other religions. In Europe during the Middle Ages, Christian anti-Semitism increased, and both the Reformation and Counter-Reformation led to an increase in interdenominational violence. As with modern examples, it is debated as to what extent these acts were religious as opposed to ethnic or political in nature. The early modern period in Britain saw religious conflict resulting from the Reformation and the recusancy that emerged in opposition to it. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605 was a failed attempt by a group of English Catholics to assassinate the Protestant King James I, and to blow up the Palace of Westminster, the English seat of government. Although the modern concept of religious terrorism, or indeed terrorism at all, had not yet come into use in the 17th century, David C. Rapoport and Lindsay Clutterbuck point out that the plot, with its use of explosives, was an early precursor of 19th-century anarchist terrorism. Sue Mahan and Pamela L. Grise classified the plot as an act of religious terrorism, writing that Fox and his colleagues justified their actions in terms of religion. Peter Steinfels also characterizes this plot as a notable case of religious terrorism. Orthodox Christian-influenced movements in Romania, such as the Iron Guard and Lancieri, which have been characterized by Yad Vashem and Stanley G. Payne as anti-Semitic and fascist, respectively. They were involved in the Bucharest pogrom and committed numerous politically motivated murders. During the 1930s, after the American Civil War of 1861 to 1865, former Confederate soldiers founded the Ku Klux Klan organization. Originally, the Ku Klux Klan was a social club, but a year after it was founded, it was taken over by Knight Rider elements. It then began engaging in arson, beatings, destruction of property, lynchings, murder, rape, tar and feathering, whipping, and voter intimidation. The Klan targeted newly freed slaves, carpetbaggers and scalawags, and the occupying Union Army. That iteration of the Klan disappeared by the 1870s. But in 1915 a new Protestant-led iteration of the Klan was formed in Georgia. During a period of xenophobia and anti-Catholicism, this version of the Klan